torso tracers. This is one of my all-time favorite go-to tricks for any flow session. So we'll briefly go over the trick, but basically I want to show you how different footwork variations can work inside of this combo. So first we'll go over a one-leg spin with the torso tracer, and then I'll also show you how you can do the same exact combo but with a two-leg twist. So the tracer itself is just going to be basically a figure 8 around your obliques. So we'll start off dropping the nunchucks down to about 6 o'clock on the same side. And we'll come up to about 9 o'clock still behind our back there, and then we're going to circle around the front of us. So take note that once we come up to that 9 o'clock position, we're going to raise our hand behind our back, and then as it comes around the front of us, we drop it back down. So just watch my hand here, see how we go down, and then I lift it up, back down to complete the circle, down around my hip, and then back up to the shoulder. So once we do our tracer here and we pull our hand back to that same side hip, right here, I'm gonna spin on one leg, which is gonna be my left leg, right on the ball of that foot, 360 degrees. So this one leg spin actually works a lot better the further we keep our legs apart. So as I spin around 360, I wanna keep my feet at least shoulder width apart, if not further. The two-leg twist, however, is going to look and feel a lot better if we have a narrower stance. So the closer our feet are together, the better this option will probably be. So for the twist, as soon as we do our torso tracer, as we're coming around our obliques here, I'm going to drop that same side leg behind my other leg. So I'm just going to cross it right behind the other leg. And then we're just going to twist through it. So both feet are going to stay on the ground. We're just going to twist our hips around. So for this leg twist, you can cross your legs as soon as you want to. That really doesn't matter, but you want to make sure that you do a full rotation around those obliques before you start to move your feet in any sort of direction. Also, if you're doing the leg twist, it's ultra critical that you lift up at that 9 o'clock position around your back so that you don't end up hitting that leg. And then the last thing I want to note as far as footwork goes for this or any other trick really is anytime you're going into a striking position where you could actually turn something into a strike if you wanted to, your feet should be facing the target, if that makes sense. So anytime you've got power coming out of those nunchucks, make sure your foot is faced in that same direction. So I'm going to finish this off with a few different viewpoints, but I thought this was probably one of the better combos to use as far as intro to different sorts of footwork you can utilize.